Hello, I'm Philip Stoten from EMSNow. I'm here at Apex 2013 in San Diego, California, and I'm joined by Brian Lau from DEK. Brian, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
You too.
I see on the booth you've got some more stuff on the process support products again. You've got a solution center that's kind of wrapped in with that. Tell me about that, and tell me what you're bringing to market specifically at this show.
Okay, well, as you know, in DEK, we're constantly trying to innovate the printing process, and a big part of that is our process support products. So, not only is it a capital equipment or a good piece of machinery, it's all of the pieces that go into that.
Yeah.
So it's looking at the stencils, it's looking at the cleaning fabrics, the cleaning chemistries, the way that we cut the stencils, the nanoprotect chemistries to help repel the fluxes from it. So from that standpoint, a lot of our innovation activity is going into those process support products, and we've got a number of new products that we're showcasing and debuting at Apex this year.
Okay, and those new products, what kind of demands have driven you to develop those? What's the customer asking for, and what solution have you come up with?
For the most part, our customers are looking to do really two things most of the time. So in a lot of cases, their printing needs are getting smaller. So from the standpoint of the components are getting more challenging, and now it's also the mixture of not only the small components, but also still being able to do some of these large components. And then the other aspect they have of that is being able to keep up with the same cycle times. So speed, accuracy, sometimes don't always go together. It's being able to do those in combination, and those are the challenges that our customers are typically seeing.
And I guess as a combination, you get those things right, and you can drive down the cost of manufacture as well, which we're hearing all the time is one of the key demands.
Yeah.
You mentioned one of the existing products, nanoprotect. We've seen a few similar products come to the market. Do you see that as kind of a validation for what you're doing, or is
definitely? They say what imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So we're very flattered because we have a lot of imitators out there right now. But we're seeing it across all of our products. So as we have created solutions for our customers, there are other people who try to then capitalize on the markets that we've created for that, and we have thousands of customers. So the good news is because we have really been solving their problems, they have been buying those products. The one really big difference, though, so you mentioned nanoprotect, but also within our vector guard and the foilless or frameless stencil concepts, we see it in our fabric lines, we see it in our cleaning chemistries. The big difference is that most of these emulators are only addressing a piece of it. So they see a nanoprotect and they come up with, and they say, well, I can come up with a chemical like that. Or they see a stencil and they say, well, I can come up with a product that'll fit into your frame. The problem is they can never take the holistic approach that we do. So all of our products are really designed in combination with each other, not as single points in the process. So the printing process may be different than any of the other SMT processes, is really a combination of activities to come up with a good result. Because we don't have as much standardization as like the pick and place groups do. They can take almost any component and be able to place it. We can't necessarily. There's lots of different pastes. They may require different stencils, different chemicals, different cleaning processes. So it's taking all of those variables, and we're able to look at that. Being the print process experts, we look at these multiple variables and come up with solutions that are very specific, and then when used in combination, produce the absolute best results. And our competitors can't do that.
No, and solution is the key word there, because everybody in the CapEx market from a point of view of selling, but also the MS guys from a point of view of buying, they're telling me that they're not looking to buy machines, they're not looking to buy equipment, they're looking to buy solutions. They're looking to come and say, I need to do this, I have this product mix, make it work. And if you have all the bits, I guess you can put it all in concert and make it work.
Well, and two of the new products that we're showing, one is this new high tension vector guard. So customers came to us and they said, we need a solution to be able to do finer and finer pitch. So now we have this new vector guard high tension product. One that we are just, I would say it's not even a beta site, it's an alpha site. We're just kind of testing the market. Is this active intelligence stencil? So where the intelligence is actually built into the stencil read from the stencil to the machine and then uploaded with information constantly to monitor the performance of that stencil real time, and then be able to adapt over time to it. No one else is going to have this capability, so we're the only capital equipment manufacturer that's doing stencils and the equipment. This requires a very close marriage to that, and it's, it could really revolutionize the entire stencil industry.
And all those people pursuing your space in terms of products, one good thing about that is that's going to keep you sharp. That's going to keep you moving, developing the next product, making sure that you do maintain that.
Absolutely, I like competition. It keeps us, moving ahead, and we're always trying to stay one step ahead of it. It also it keeps us very much focused on the global market, where most of these emulators are very regionalized. They don't have the global scale. So if you're a company, that's a global player, any of the big, large EMSs or ODMs, dealing with somebody who can only supply you a single product in one region is not very interesting.
Not gonna make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. They need to be able to globally deploy, and we're a company that can do that.
Yeah, and you're also gathering information from that global deployment. So
absolutely,
it should give you the window on your next product. Just to go back to the high tension vector guard product. That's resolving issues with respect to technology, but also with respect to life of stencil, or?
It's not so much life of stencil. It really has no impact on the life of stencil. It's really looking at the effect that the stencil tension has on its ability to separate and release from the board. And closing that process window, or making that process window even tighter, or the CPK of the process much tighter with that. And the vector guard itself is well suited to that, being an all metal foil. We're not relying on the tension of the mesh. We're not relying on holes cut in a piece of material that can give way. Because of its design, it's very well suited to be able to pull higher and higher tensions. And it's really the only product in the industry out there that can do that. And we're pulling twice as much tension maybe as what a standard mesh mount is now. And we're seeing significantly better results, printing results, because of it. We've already got customers, even at the show, we've already taken 2 or 3 orders for the new frame. And that's only in the first 2 hours of the show today.
And that's the product that you've got the jump on. We'll probably see it several other places next year, but
we may, that's a good product for us because we have all the IP around it. So it's very difficult for people to copy that product on us. Some of our other products, it's difficult with a fabric roll, for instance, to have a lot of IP on it. But again, as I said, it's looking at the whole process.
It's a tool in a holistic solution, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian, thanks for stopping by. All the best with the show. Great to see you again, and let's talk again soon.
Thank you.